Hello, welcome to another episode of MK2 Golf Stories. Now, little known fact, Lemon was due to go for its MOT a couple of weeks ago, and as you do, day before, took it out, just check it over, make sure everything's okay on it. I noticed that it was running like a bag of shit. That's strange, I thought. Everything should be okay on it. It's been fine for the last couple of weeks. So I went around, checking for things like vacuum leaks, checking things over, and I noticed that the ISV wasn't working, it wasn't buzzing. That's annoying, I thought. Anyway, I ordered a new one. That's arrived. Let's see if putting that on fixes the issue. It's just a faulty ISV and everything's going to work smoothly. Let's go. Okay, so I'll go through the quick troubleshooting process of the ISV and the common fault with it. So on ignition, this thing should be buzzing. You should either be able to feel it or hear it. Now, it's not doing any of that for me, so first thing I'm going to do is whip it off and give it a clean, because one of the common reasons that these things don't work is, they're 30 years old, they're full of gunk, and the diaphragm inside is blocked up and can't move. So let's whip it off. That's dead easy. Just unclip it at the back, take off whatever connections you've got, loosen them off on the hoses. Of course, taking off this mounted bracket thing. There we go. That will come off there. Take the hose off. There's our ISV. Now, there's a diaphragm in here which moves up and down. That's what you hear buzzing. Like I say, normally get clogged up with crap, so the best way to clean it is either soak it in petrol overnight in a little tub, or blast a load of carb cleaner down in here, give it a good shake, give it a tap, do that a few times, and then let it dry out, plug it back in, and you should feel it buzzing. Now, I've done that with this, and it's made absolutely no difference whatsoever. So, let's get the new one and get it on, see if that buzzes, and see how the car runs. Okay, here's my new one. I'll put a link down to where I got this in the description below. It's an eBay jobby, it comes from China. Let's get it on, see if it works. So my old ISV has been a bit temperamental. It has stopped working before. I've given it a good soaking before. It started working briefly. I've done that a couple of times with it. So at this point, I'm fairly certain that the ISV is the problem, hence why I've bought this one, but it might not be. But we'll get it plugged in, let's see if we get any other issues. Now, I'm not going to put the clip that goes over the, hold on to the bracket on just yet. Just want to make sure everything's working. Okay, that's in okay there. Let's get this in. Right, let's turn the ignition on and see if you can hear this buzzing. I'll just leave my microphone here, as you should be able to hear it easier that way. Have we got a buzz? No. Great. Shouldn't it won't be that simple. Right, okay. Let's go inside the car, make sure we've got power to the relay that controls the Idle Stabilisation Valve. Righto, so the relay for the ISV lies behind this console. Luckily mine's not bolted down yet, so I can just pull it out backwards a little bit. Route around. Here it is. Recognise this? It's the jobby. On this, there's a black wire here. This is the power. If there's no power to this, there's no power to the relay, there's no power to the ISV. Now, I'm not sure where this normally goes, but I've tapped this into the grey plug on the side of the fuse box. So I'm just going to put a test lamp in there, turn the ignition on. Hopefully we will see it light up. So get that in there, turn the ignition on. Right, okay, so we're getting power to the relay. What else can it be? Let's check the fuses. I'm going to go through them all one at a time because you never know what else may be blown or not in properly like that one. So it says number 17 on the fuse box is automatic choke and idling cut-off valve. Not sure if that's the same as the idle stabilisation valve. But yeah, we'll go through them all, carry on checking them all, make sure they're all okay, and that one especially. Well, I've checked all the fuses, they're all okay. Right, now it's time to go and do some research, see if I can figure out what else the problem could be. I hate this. Why do things never work? Like, it was working, why has it stopped working? Right, time to get on the computer. Well, that's very weird. I just started it up to see if we were getting voltage on the 5th injector, and it's actually buzzing now on ignition. So maybe, I don't know, battery's been in charge for a couple of minutes. Don't know if that's caused any issue. If that's caused it, if the battery's flat. Well, yeah, it seems to be idling a lot better now. Well, yeah, that was a weird one. Not sure what I did to get that working. The only things, you know, the battery was nearly flat. That had been in charge for a few minutes. Maybe it was too flat for any current to go through to it. I highly doubt it. I've not heard of that before. Maybe the fuse was loose. I don't think it was number 17, the idle control one. Was in solid, wasn't blown. All I did was, like, it wasn't buzzing. I started the engine up, like I say, to test the voltage on the 5th injector. After that, it was buzzing, it was working fine. And it still buzzes now on ignition. So I really don't know what that was, yeah, but it's all working. So, you know, if you've got any ideas what was going on there, let me know down in the comments. If you found it useful, let me know. I'll put a link to that idle control valve which I bought off eBay down in the description below. But yeah, maybe drop us a like, click on subscribe. Now that's sorted, I can get back to setting the O2 on it, and then get back to looking at the fuel pressure warning light. Got a few more tests to do on that. The new replacement clocks have arrived, so I'll test it with that. Yeah, hopefully get it its MOT as well, which would be nice. So yeah, more to do with this, as usual. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video again soon. Bye bye.